Okay, Shalom. Shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholo Yimala Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Bakahakadash, double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. I just want to say the water to all the H.I.M that's out here sincerely, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf, just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit, just something that I saw and found to be interesting with this so-called Jewish man. Lives in Florida. Supposedly he's a plumber down there, but this is from the New York Post. A Jewish man opens fire on 2 Palestinians in Florida car, only to learn they're actually Israeli tourists. See? So he shot 2 of his own people, and really for nothing, because it's not even saying in there they didn't provoke him. He seen him, done a UE, rolled on his window, and got the gun in him, got the gun in at him. He shot him, though. He hit both of them. But, I just wanted to touch on this because aren't you supposed to be the holy people? The scripture says, if it's at all possible, roughly paraphrasing, to be at peace with all men. Those people didn't even do anything to you. But this is the mindset of a lot of these people. And these, this is the damn Edomite. This is no more than the Edomite, man. A so-called white man. And of course, they're not in trouble as other men, according to Psalms chapter 73. So he may not even get no time, man. They probably have worked that out. It'll go under the radar, but he should be brought up on hate crimes. Because if matter of fact, he in the interview, he somewhat bragged about, shooting them, and thinking that he had actually killed them. But come to find out, I think he shot one in the shoulder, and the other person got grazed. But, by him thinking that they were Palestinians, this should be pursued as a hate crime, But, of course, they own, most of the judges are their people. Most of the lawyers are their people. They have that higher power from up top. These are the, Amalekites. Amalek, one of the enemies of the Lord, according to Psalms chapter 83. And they're the ones running the earth, man. They're the ones running the earth and most definitely running America. You know what I'm saying? Trump's whole team is a team of these people, pretty much overall. Elon Musk, he's supposedly, a so-called Ashkenazi Jew. But they run that system, man. So this is something that more than likely you'll probably won't hear about no more, to be swept under the table. They may give him some probation or some shit like that, to make it look good or better, because that don't look good neither. But, but these stories, it's amazing that these stories are starting to come out more on these people, because you never used to see them in the news like that. Now all of a sudden, you're seeing them. They creeping through tunnels. They're getting caught with trafficking rings and all kinds of different shit. But if you notice, they kind of sweep it under the rug. It goes away. No one talks about it, and it's not spoken of anymore. They own all the news, all the media, which I'm surprised that this is actually in the New York Post. I guess it's probably in there. It's so silly that he thought that he was shooting on Palestinians that, come to find out, it's some damn Israelis. I guess that's just so silly to the point that it makes a great story. Because you can't make this shit up. But look at this doofy-ass dude, man. In Florida, man, that's a crazy place too, man. You know what I'm saying? They got them stand your ground laws and this, that, and the third, but he can't even defend himself with that, because they got the surveillance of what he done. You know what I'm saying? It was, unprovoked, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But again, that Psalm 73 and 3. Oh no, Psalm 73 and 5. It says, talks about how they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. These people live it up, man, in this world. Because, see, he's probably more than likely one of those secular Jews, you know what I'm saying, that, he's got a company, he's a plumber, you know what I'm saying. They said because he was in his pickup truck when he done the shooting. But, you know, he's, you know, just out here living a regular old life like a regular white guy, probably more than likely. But when it comes straight down to them getting in trouble, of course, they're going to throw that I'm one of those people cards. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm driving right now, so I'm just roughly paraphrasing scriptures. But that 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, it talks about how the man of perdition, the man of sin, the son of perdition, will be revealed before the Lord's coming. Roughly paraphrasing. So now you're starting to see the wickedness of these people. And it's not just, you know, these so-called Jewish, because they're, you know, in Psalms 83, this is Amalek, but they are the top tribe of the actual Edomites. Esau, Edom, they come from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. They're not from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're not ethnically, the DNA-wise, they're not the actual Israelites. They're converts. You know, they got converted during the time of John Hyrcanus in his reign. And pretty much they got the asses kicked, got the asses whooped. And to keep from being tortured, killed, you know, or, you know, to keep them from being killed, so to speak, they basically took on the Jewish customs. And then as time went on, they continued to keep those Jewish customs, you know, as the real Israelites were punished, you know, for being disobedient and doing what we done as far as idol worshiping, you know, just being disobedient to the Lord. And prophetic wise, you know, these people are in our land, have taken our identity and acting as if they're the real people. In reality, they're not. And you can see with their actions, you can see, like, even over in Israel, the things that they doing over in Israel, man, and they're claiming to be the prophetic people, you know, that came back to the land as prophecy and all this other shit like that. And with them having all that wickedness and evilness going on over there in that land, man, you know they can't be the people. Because the scriptures talks about how the heathen would depart the land, you know, and Trump and them right now, you know, they trying to get that Gaza Strip. They're going to turn that bitch into a casino strip if they get a hold of it. You know, that's if Esau, you know, he gets the time, which we hoping that this thing is pretty much bought over with, man, you know, soon. Yeah, you know, because Esau talking about it's going to take about 20 years to build the place up. You know, of course, they're going to throw a whole bunch of hotels and, you know, because that's nice beachfront property to them. They see dollar signs when they see that land. And then that's the Lord's land. You know what I'm saying? That's the land that the Lord loves the most. You know, according to, it's in the Apocrypha. I can't think right off what book or chapter. But I know it's in the Apocrypha, because the Lord has certain things that he loves. You know, he has a favorite bird. You know, he has a favorite cattle. You know, he has a favorite land. You know, and see, these Christians will teach you that the Lord loves everybody and that, you know, he's just about love, love, love. He has no other attributes other than he loves you no matter what you do. But no, the Lord, you know, he has favorite things that he created. And that land over there is his favorite land out of all the lands throughout the earth. And his favorite people, the people that he has chosen, are the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? So these imposters right here have gone over there, taken the land, you know, 1948, you know, they just pretty much, they just stole the damn land. Now they're doing that ethnic cleansing over there right now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we're praying that this thing don't last that long, but these people are being revealed for who they really are, though. That's the thing. Like, this should be a hate crime. And I'm not rooting for no damn Palestinians. Who gives a fuck? But for you to just shoot at these people because that's who you thought they were. And this is why we tell you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans too, man. Be careful. Scriptures talks about being circumspect, walking circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Because a so-called white man can do the same thing, and they do it all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? They can see, oh, I've seen some Negroes. I fear for my life. Well, you have to be careful, man, and always be prayerful. We can't stress that enough. Scripture says to pray without ceasing, because you might run across one of these clowns like this right here, and they just and you know they see us as nothing anyway. Yep, these Edomites, they only believe that they're the ones that should be living comfortably. Anybody other than that, you're just, you know, and you know they really, you know, They call them Goyim, or they just really look at everybody like they're fucking animals anyway. Even their own people, even the other Edomites, you know what I'm saying? They look at them as if they're just cattle or animals. But they are the exact same people. That's the crazy part. Edomites. Blood showing, forth through their skins. They're red. See, this guy's not white. He's actually red, like how the scriptures describe Esau as being. But yeah, be careful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Walk circumspectly. Do what you have to do. And don't be around these people if you don't have to. I'm just, I make my quick little simple job runs and shit like that. A few of them that I have to deal with. But other than that, I don't want to be around them. I'm not hanging with them. I'm not going to lunch with them. I'm not going to dinner, out to a bar, not going camping, not going fishing, not going any of that shit, because these people have the power to kill with no consequences. And again, I'm surprised they actually put this up here, as far as the story. But I mean, the damn title was so comedic. This shit is like comedy. So I see why that's probably the reason why they done it. Like, look at this, and then he looks so damn stupid. Just looking dumb as hell. Jewish man opens fire on 2 Palestinians in Florida car, only to learn they're actually Israelis. Israeli tourists. See? So what's with all this hate? And you right here in the Americas, it's not like you're... And then, Trump, it's ironic, too, that Trump just signed an executive order to protect these people. You know what I'm saying? Like on a whole nother level. Beyond the protections of the actual Americans, man. You see? So again, he might get a little slap on the wrist. They may not even do nothing to this guy. This probably be about the last that you'll hear this story. They probably already in the workings of trying to swipe this shit and cleanse it from the internet right now as we speak before it goes any further. Because them comments is, they going in on them comments. And see, it's a lot of division amongst them too, because see, these Edomites in America, they don't know that these are actually their relatives too, that they're all the same people. They looking at, but see, these so-called Jewish, they trick the world into believing that they're somehow different from all the other white people through their media, you know what I'm saying? Magazines and, TV shows and shit like that. They've singled themselves out like, nope, we're not the same as them. We're Jewish. No, they're fucking Edomites. They're so-called white people too. They're the same people. They're the same race of people. There's nothing different about them other than them coming from different tribes, so to speak. And this is Amalek, man, the main tribe of the Edomites. The slithery ones, you know what I'm saying? But again, Trump came up with that executive order, man, to put in place extra protections for these people. So who knows? Like I said, this guy may not get no time at all, man. This is probably the last we'll hear this story. You might be trying to Google this shit next month, and it'll be a fact check story or some shit saying that it wasn't even true or something. You just never know with these people, because they own everything, and they have the power to write into law certain things. You know what I'm saying? They can remove shit when they want to remove it, place things in place when they want to place them in place, and set people up. And these are the information kings, man. And even though a person may know, the world may know that they're lying, but through their media, it's the truth, and it's nothing that no one can do about it. And that's very wicked and conniving, man. The way that these people move, these people are not righteous people, man. They're not righteous people. So don't be fooled into thinking that these are the real Israelites, man. And you'll never even hear them say they're Israelites. They'll say they're Israelis, but they will never say that they are Israelites. You'll never hear them talking about the other 11 tribes. You only hear about Jewish. And the average person don't even know that that word Jew is just short for Judah, or Yahweh in the Hebrew tongue, because there's no letter J's in Hebrew. Yahweh, right? And that's the top tribe of the Israelites. And that's who they're portraying themselves to be, when in reality, these are just, gutter rats, man. Then stole identity, stolen land, portraying themselves to be the holy people, And the shit that they doing, we can clearly see that they're not. Because that LGBTQ shit they got going on over there in the Holy Land, come on, bro, that right there in itself ought to let you know that these are not the people of the Bible, man. These are not the holy people of the scriptures, man. It's real simple. That in itself. But then again, like I said, they're not going to tell you about the other tribes. Like, where the other 11 tribes at? Since you're the tribe of Judah. Where's the tribe of Benjamin? Where's the tribe of Levi? Where's the tribe of, Naphtali, Asher, Simeon? Where are the other tribes at, man? Zebulon. You never even hear these. Matter of fact, a lot of these people, these Israelis, they don't even know that there are supposedly 12 tribes. What do you mean? They tell you they're Jewish and you act on what tribe are you from? they have no idea. It's just, this is something that, see, and it's crazy because in these last days, or when the Lord comes, these are going to be do you see how silly this guy look? All of them going to look this goddamn stupid when they realize that, oh shit, we've been lied to all this time. We're not the people. Look at this dude. This motherfucker look mental. You you ain't got sense enough to you see somebody that you may not like and just drive by them. You turn your truck around and let down the window and just get the. I think they said he bust off 17 shots, bro. He could have killed anybody. Israeli. And again, like I said, I'm surprised this is actually in the news. Now you're not gonna see it on broadcast on probably none of those TV stations or anything like that, because if this had been a Negro, so-called black man, Hispanic or Native American, this would have been all over the news. Right? Doofy looking as hell, bro. Look at this guy. It's crazy, man. Like I said, though, be circumspect out here. I'm gonna end out. Here's one of the guys that he shot. And hold on here. Yep, says the police said they were mistakenly shot because they were shot because they were mistakenly Palestinian. It says it should be noted that while in custody, our interview room, the defendant spontaneously stated that while he was driving his truck, he saw 2 Palestinians and shot and killed both. See, he thought he killed them, and he was bragging about it. Quoting the suspect as mistakenly thinking he had murdered the pair. So this should be considered a hate crime. But we'll see how it turns out. Again, you may not even hear nothing else about this no more. The victims, they don't know each other. Let me see here. I'm stopping. Here's one of the guys he shot right here. It says he was driving. He saw the 2 victims and made a U-turn. Pulled up the car, started shooting. See? Just out of the blue, bro. It was a truck passing next to us. The younger victim identified. Told the station in Hebrew, boom, 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 and he randomly started shooting. He put the window down, the driver's seat, and just blasted. Oh man, bro. And this was the same that said in 2023 he was I guess fussing about a Israeli flag being vandalized at a, not sure, was it a bakery or some shit like that. But anyway, he said that people should fight less with each other and be more together. But your ass is pulling up randomly. You doing U's on your ops. You know what I'm saying? It just blasted out of the damn window, bro. And he really thought that he killed him. Bragging about that shit. Like, you gonna speak without your attorney? Because, hey, this is how proud these people are, though. Like, what are you gonna do to me? Like, what are you gonna do to me? I'm above you. This is the way that they think, man. Anyway, with that, hey, be circumspect out here, man. You know, look around, look in your mirrors. You may have to hit the gas on these motherfuckers, man, or you might have to, do some goddamn some Fast and Furious driving just to get away from one of these clowns, man. You just never know, man. We're living in some seriously dangerous times right now. Everybody got something on their, some type of chip on their shoulder about something. The place is all divided up. And with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yasha Allah and the Bible Ball.